The wind howled through the dense canopy of trees, its chilling breath sending shivers down the spines of the campers huddled closely around the crackling fire. Sarah, who had spent her childhood in a quaint village nearby, returned with a group of friends from college to enjoy a weekend of camping in the majestic mountains. Sarah felt a profound connection to the natural world around her. She tightened her grip on Brian's hand, feeling the warmth and reassurance it provided, as if anchoring her to both the present moment and the cherished memories of her past. Amy shivered, leaned closer to Caleb as the flames leaped and twisted, illuminating the night with fiery dance and casting eerie, shifting shadows on the forest floor. The flickering light made the surrounding woods seem alive with ghosts. In this haunting atmosphere, Sarah began to speak in a hushed voice, her words barely rising above the whispering breeze. "My grandma told me about the legend of this mountain passed down from generation to generation," she whispered, her voice trembling as her eyes widened. "A terrifying creature prowls in the dark shadows, its presence felt but never seen. It waits silently, hidden among the thick, twisted branches, ready to pounce on unsuspecting victims who dare to wander too far from the comforting safety of their glowing campfires." "Just a legend, right?" Amy whispered, her voice barely audible over the rustling leaves. "Perhaps," Sarah nodded, her eyes distant as she recalled her childhood memories. "But when I was a little girl, 2 young boys vanished without a trace, never to be seen again. People whispered that they were taken by the mysterious lizard-looking creature that walks like a man and dwells in the shadowy caves deep within the rugged mountains." Sarah sighed, a heavy breath escaping her lips, as the chilling story lingered in the cool evening air. The campers huddled closer, their eyes wide and their breaths shallow. The crackling fire cast flickering shadows that danced across their faces, as if the story itself had come alive in the night. They could feel the weight of Sarah's words pressing down on them like heavy fog, wrapping them in a blanket of tension and filling the air with a palpable sense of impending doom. It was as though the dark forest around them held its breath, listening intently to every word. According to the legend, among those who have encountered the creature through centuries, only those survived who stayed close to the fire. Sarah continued, her voice barely more than a trembling breath, as if the very mention of it might summon its presence. "Don't tell me that's why people still have open fires at night in and around the village," Caleb laughed. "I suppose that's one of the reasons, but there are many wild animals in the mountains that often wander into the village to raid the chicken coops, especially in the winter, so people build fires to keep them away." "What does this mysterious creature look like?" asked Brian with a hint of mockery, raising an eyebrow as he leaned in closer, his curiosity piqued despite his teasing tone. They said the creature had huge black eyes as if they were widely open pupils. Its skin and razor-sharp claws gleamed with a light green metallic sheen, capable of slicing through flesh with the ease of a knife through butter. Brian shook his head and stared at the row of trees barely visible on the outside of the circle of light of the fire. Suddenly, the mocking smile froze on his lips. "There! Oh my God!" Brian screamed, his voice slicing through the heavy silence of the night. Every eye snapped to where his trembling fingers pointed. Sarah, her heart pounding like a drum, frantically scrambled to turn on her LED flashlight. The sharp beam of light cut through the darkness, revealing a startling sight. There, crouched low to the ground, was a creature that resembled a human-sized lizard. Its skin glistened like polished emeralds under the light. Its long, sinewy tail curled behind it, twitching slightly. The creature emitted a painful, piercing cry, a sound that echoed with an uncanny mixture of fear and warning. Its massive, glossy black eyes glistened as it hastily shielded them with clawed hands, recoiling from the sudden brightness. "Holy crap!" Brian shouted, his voice tinged with panic as he leapt to his feet, eyes wide with terror. "Stay put," Sarah commanded with urgency, her hand gripping his jacket firmly as she pulled him back down to the ground. The flickering light of the fire cast shadows across their faces, dancing in the cold night air. "If we stay by the fire, we'll be okay," she reassured, her voice steady despite the fear that threatened to creep in. They watched in astonishment as the creature rose to its full height, its form momentarily silhouetted in the sharp light. With a sudden, fluid motion, it darted away with remarkable speed, quickly vanishing into the dense, tangled undergrowth of the thick bushes, leaving only the rustling of leaves in its wake. In the distance, a sudden, sharp crack pierced the stillness of the night as a branch snapped under the feet of the creature, sending an icy shiver of fear rippling through the group of friends. Instinctively, they huddled closer together, their eyes wide with apprehension, seeking solace and protection from the flickering, dance-like glow of the campfire, which cast long, wavering shadows around them. The night air was thick with tension, each rustle and whisper of the forest amplified by their heightened senses. The flickering firelight wove a tapestry of light and shadow across their faces, casting elongated and shifting silhouettes on the forest floor. These shadows seemed to stretch and contract with each movement, creating an eerie ballet in the dim glow. The air was thick with tension, revealed in the cautious looks they shared, each glance a silent conversation wrapped in unease. Encircling them, the dense forest loomed like an ancient, watchful guardian. Its leafy canopy created a near-impenetrable darkness, pierced only by the persistent crackling of the flames and the sporadic whisper of leaves stirred by an unseen breeze. The stillness of the woods was profound, as if the trees themselves were holding their breath, listening.
In the quiet of the night, when the stars align, whispers of the heart arise and dreams we intertwine. A canvas of the soul, where visions come alive. In a dance of shadows, our spirits shall thrive. With every fleeting thought, a world begins to bloom. Colors burst the sky, dispelling all the gloom. Imagination's embrace, a journey beyond time, where the limits of our minds can climb and climb. Through valleys of wonder and mountains of dreams, in the realm of creation, nothing's as it seems. Listen to the symphonies that echo in your mind, the tales of love and courage of the lost we'll find. Each heartbeat becomes a note in a grand design. With every breath we craft a tapestry divine. From the whispers of the past to the hopes of tomorrow, our minds can weave the joy and even sorrow. Imagination's embrace, a journey beyond time, where the limits of our minds can climb and climb. Through valleys of wonder and mountains of dreams, in the realm of creation, nothing's as it seems. So close your eyes and see, let your spirit take flight. In the depths of your imagination, find your way to light. No boundaries can contain the essence of your mind, to wander through the galaxies where freedom you will find. Imagination's embrace, a journey beyond time, where the limits of our minds can